now you ask another question which is relating to the first one and within the same context of Surah Al-Ahzab. Your sister has not been blessed with a child. You never know. Maybe she's blessed with not having a child. You never know. Study the story of Musa and Al-Khadr. So يهب لمن يشاء إناثا ويهب لمن يشاء الذكور أو يزوجهم ذكرانا وإناثا ويجعل من يشاء عقيما. Allah knows best what is a blessing and what is not. وَنَبْلُوكُمْ بِالشَّرِّ وَالْخَيْرِ فِتْنَةً. We try you with what is evil and with what is good. But with regards to answering your question, is adoption permissible? To adopt an orphan? Well, the Prophet ﷺ said, أَنَا وَكَافِلُ الْيَتِيمِ فِي الْجَنَّةِ كَهَاتَيْنِ. The person who looks after an orphan, sponsors an orphan, will be so close to me in paradise like these two fingers. And he pointed with the middle and the index finger. So your intention should be not just to entertain yourself because you don't have a child, but also, I would like to be with the Prophet ﷺ in Al-Firdaus Al-A'la, and I do have the means to adopt a child or two. But keep in mind what we mentioned in answering the first question. The child should keep their own father's name, their own surname. You do not give them your husband's name. Because Allah the Almighty said, أُدْعُوهُمْ لِآبَائِهِمْ هُوَ أَقْسَطُ عِنْدَ اللَّهِ. And this ayah was stated concerning the great companion Zayd ibn Haritha, may Allah be pleased with him. When the Prophet ﷺ adopted him, then he gave him his own name. So he was given the name Zayd ibn Muhammad. I will continue inshallah after this call. Just to wrap up the earlier question and its answer with regards to the ayah which says أُدْعُوهُمْ لِآبَائِهِمْ هُوَ أَقْسَطُ عِنْدَ اللَّهِ. It was revealed concerning a case that happened with the Prophet ﷺ when he adopted Zayd ibn Haritha and he gave him his last name. Then Allah the Almighty ordered saying وَمَا جَعَلَ أَدْعِيَاءَكُمْ أَبْنَاءَكُمْ, that your adopted children, they are not your sons, so you should not give them your last name. ذَلِكُمْ قَوْلُكُمْ بِأَفْوَاهِكُمْ. This is simply your own statement, but this is not what Allah approves. So what should you do? Call them after their own fathers. This is more just with Allah. So if you want to adopt a child, rule number one, they should keep their names, their surnames. Number two, if you adopt them within the weaning age, they are still being breastfed. If you can manage to breastfeed the child yourself, or your sister, or your sister-in-law, why? It will help you a great deal in the future when the child grows up. Because if you manage to do that in a way or another, even through a mechanical way, 5 fulfilling times, so that child will be like your own son due to suckling, as far as the mahramiyya relationship. So when the girl grows up, you adopted a girl, she grows up now, and the sister was saying that the daughter experienced the period at the age of 10 or even before. Guess what? Your child at the age of 10, whom you adopted, now she has to put the hijab on, right? And she has to be treated like baligha, she is baligha, right? So that means the foster father, the person who's raising her, is a stranger for her. She has to put the hijab on. Unless if you happen to breastfeed the child, now the child will be like your son or daughter due to suckling, provided they keep their own surname. I hope you understand these ahkam, insha'Allah. Jazakumullahu khairan.